In a quiet riverside city lived Samyar, a merchant known for traveling far to bring home rare goods. Yet, one companion meant more to him than all his treasures, a green bird with shimmering feathers and a soft, melodic voice. Samyar called the bird Haris. Haris lived in a finely crafted cage, beautiful but still a cage. Though Haris chirped and mimicked sounds, every dawn revealed a quiet sadness in its eyes, a longing for skies it had never flown. Samyar knew this sadness, though he often pretended not to. One early summer morning, Samyar prepared for his longest journey to a warm land, famous for its free green birds. Before leaving, he stood before Haris's cage. "I'm traveling to a place where birds like you fill the trees. If you want me to bring them a message, tell me now." Haris tilted its head, then whispered, "Tell them, a bird named Haris is still behind the bars." Samyar chuckled, assuming it was a trick, and left. But Haris's eyes followed him until the door closed. Days later, Samyar reached the warm, lush land, filled with the scents of mangoes and distant thunderstorms. Forests shimmered with countless green birds soaring freely. Beneath a tall tree, Samyar playfully relayed Haris's message. "Birds of the forest. A green bird named Haris wishes to greet you. He says he is trapped behind bars." The forest quieted. One beautiful green bird suddenly froze, then toppled from its branch, falling softly into leaves. Samyar gasped, rushing forward in panic. The bird lay motionless. Did I frighten it?" he whispered. No matter how gently he touched it, the bird did not respond. The other birds watched with sad, understanding eyes. A deep ache settled in Samyar's heart. He had delivered the message, but the result felt heavy and wrong. He traveled home in silence, carrying the memory of the fallen bird like a stone in his chest. Returning home, exhausted and guilty, Samyar uncovered Haris's cage. The green bird looked at him with a curious tilt of the head. Samyar sat down, sighing. "I carried your message," he said quietly, "but I fear it harmed someone." He retold the event, speaking with regret and confusion. As he finished, Haris's small body shivered, hopped, and its wings trembled. Before Samyar could react, Haris collapsed, becoming limp in his hands. Samyar cried out, "Haris, no, no, please, not you too." His heart pounded wildly as he lifted the unmoving bird. Tears blurred his vision. "I should never have taken your message. I should never have caged you. I'm so sorry." And then, Haris opened its eyes. With a sudden surge of energy, the bird leapt from Samyar's hands, soared to the open window, and perched on the wooden frame. The golden light of dusk streamed around it. Samyar froze. The bird was alive. Haris looked back at him, its voice now carrying clarity and depth. "The wild bird in the forest taught me something. A message cannot set us free. Only understanding can." Samyar stared, confused. "What do you mean?" "When you told the forest about me," Haris continued, "a bird offered me a gift, a lesson from afar. It showed me that true freedom begins when the heart stops fearing loss, and when a friend stops believing that love requires holding tight." Samyar's throat tightened. "You pretended to die? What?" Haris's feathers glowed softly. "To show you what the other bird showed me, that the moment you believe you have lost me is the moment you are willing to let me go." A long silence filled the room, full of emotion and realization. Then Haris spread its wings, wider than Samyar had ever seen, and said, "Thank you for caring. Now, let me live as I was meant to." Before Samyar could speak, Haris lifted off into the sky, rising higher and higher until it became a tiny emerald spark against the amber clouds. Samyar watched until that spark vanished. Only then did he wipe the tears from his face. That night, he sat beside the open window, feeling the soft wind. Instead of sadness, a delicate calm settled over him. He whispered, "Haris, I hope the world gives you the freedom I tried to keep from you. Fly well, my friend." And sometimes, during quiet afternoons, Samyar would hear a familiar melody drifting from somewhere high above the city, a distant song, but unmistakably Haris's voice. A voice not behind bars, but in the open sky.